Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Lodestone Productions, where we help you discover your true north. I am Aditi, and this is a message for whenever this message reaches you, because Spirit is not bound to our time and space continuum. And so the only time by which we tell time is divine time. Dig what I'm saying? So the theme for today's message is ask for what you need out loud. One more time for the cheap seats. Ask for what you need out loud. I think sometimes we get so caught up in having our personal conversations with Source in our heads and in our hearts that we forget that the actual utterance of the words are necessary to kick some things off. You know, we can't always rely on the tears and the passionate requests from the heart, because we can't simply put it into words. Sometimes relying on that puts us in this false sense of security, thinking that we don't have to use words. We just have to operate on feeling. No, we actually have to use our words to ask for the things that we need, which means that sometimes we will have to put some real thought into what it is that we're asking for. Ouch. Lazy spiritualism. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Spirit, it's going to be like that today? All right. Well, let us check our spiritual voicemail and see what's what, shall we? Do let's. Here we go. Golly. 7 of Wheels. And the Emperor. Lazy spiritualism? Golly. Spirit. Oh. Just gonna bust people's heads to the white meat today. King of Wands with the Fool and the 6 of Fire. Rounding us out. Make sure you're on top of the fringe. Thank you. Thank you. 9 of Cups with the High Priestess, 1 or Ace of Fire, and the Lovers. All right. So, lazy spiritualism. Golly. That just, Use your words like a big boy clone. Okay. Oh, ow. Okay. Being the Emperor, even though the Emperor does not have time to listen to the whinings of his subjects, that shouldn't suggest that the Emperor's job is just like a cruising kind of job. You don't get to these positions of power and then just chill. It just looks like you're chilling from down here, because their problems aren't your problems. So it just looks like they're just hanging out, not doing anything. And so when you are given this position of authority that means that the buck actually does stop with you, and you're going to have to put forth more work than you anticipated with the Seven of Wheels. You got to adjust how you approach some things. Ooh, okay, all right. King of Wands with the Fool and the Six of Fire. Oh, this is uncomfortable. Okay. King of Wands with the Fool and the Six of Wands. You are perfectly capable of fulfilling this task. You were just blithely unaware of how much work it was going to take in order for you to be successful. See, because you're down here, the King of, because you're down here. Okay. Ooh, Jesus. You were really sitting back and congratulating yourself for how far you've come, not realizing just how far you actually have to go. We talked about this the last time that we got together, realizing that we were in the training simulation, a controlled environment, as it were, and that the live environment, while similar, is actually not so much. The stakes are much higher in the real world, and now you are stepping out of, because you've been built up in this training environment, to like King of Wands energy, thinking that the Emperor is just chilling. The Emperor is chilling because the Emperor has already gone through the King of Wands type of work, and so that work, which is you have to, it's a struggle for you, is now second nature to the Emperor, which is why it looks like he's chilling. But instead of looking at the Emperor and being envious of that position and thinking, I could do that. I mean, how hard could it be to just sit on your ass all day? How many times has the worker bee said that about management, upper management? Even if upper management hasn't actually done the physical job of the worker bee, upper management has still paid their dues to be there. And the thing is, you're actually paying your dues to become upper management. So we need you to remember these victories that you're having, and also allow yourself the opportunity to be new at something, so that when it's time for you to put in this work that you didn't actually expect, you're able to carry it out successfully. Okay, Nine of Cups with the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, and the Lovers. You really liked this training environment. And, you know, it makes sense. The training environment is designed to be that way. It should challenge you, but it also should be one that you want to come back to for a short period of time. A short period of time. But the information that you learn in there will actually carry you far enough to get to here. Ten of Cups, the Moon, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. You're going to be thrilled, if you're not already. This pinnacle that you've actually been working towards, you're going to be satisfied once you reach it. Even with the frustrations, you know, again, ask for what you want. The Seven of Wheels is a frustrating kind of energy, you know, because it poses questions that you hadn't pondered previously. You know, it's like poking holes in your theory, and now you have to go through and defend your thesis. Yeah. The Moon and the Queen of Pentacles, there's some abundance that you don't know about. Abundance that's coming into you that you're not aware of. Again, ask for what you need. You don't have to rely on completely unsaid supplications. You got to actually speak it, right? Like, yeah, you got to say it out loud. Three of Wands, Six of Water, Eight of Earth, Three of Swords, Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. This is an impasse with the Three of Swords. What you've been doing, you're not able to do anymore. Again, training simulation. You can't stay in training forever. You got to go live sometime, right? Six of Cups. You're actually really satisfied. There's a sense of satisfaction with how far you've come. So right now. Also looking back on where you've come from. Eight of Pentacles is the card of refinement. Consistently doing the work. Consistently showing up. Which goes back to what I was saying earlier about the King of Wands and the Emperor. Like, if you consistently show up and do this King of Wands work, you're going to be more than equipped to handle the responsibilities of the Emperor when that opportunity is presented to you. But you only get there through consistency. Queen of Cups, Three of Wands, Knight of Swords, King of Swords, wow. Page of Pentacles, and King of Cups. Wow, so we had a lot of Queen energy last time we got together. Now here comes this King energy. All right. All right, so Queen of Cups, it's understanding the turmoil within. Knowing the difference between salt and fresh water. and what kind of life will thrive in each. Oh. Not just the animals, but the plant life too. Abundance is abundance. Hold on. The Queen of Pentacles. Abundance is abundance. And the Queen of Cups helps facilitate that through the life force. Whether it's like actual water or in our human existence, just in our emotions. You know, understanding what actions to take when you're feeling different emotions, how to maneuver through that in a way that's most beneficial to you. Three of Fire or Three of Wands and the Knight of Swords. It's like cutting through all of the tomfoolery to keep this path clear for incoming blessings. We'll leave the light on for you. Yep. Keeping the torch burning. We've got the Father of Wind, Sister of Earth, and Father of Water. So, King of Swords. You really have been the strong, silent type for a lot of you. Not really speaking that much. You may not have actually taken a literal vow of silence, but I know that a lot of us don't speak like we used to. Once we start seeing through our own fallacies, and a lot of that has to do with good old-fashioned growth. Like, you start seeing through your own stuff and you start to choose your words carefully. I've received a couple of comments about me speaking slowly and how some people don't like that I speak slowly. Hey, this is where I'm at. I want to choose my words carefully. Number one, I want this message to be clear. Number two, you never know who's going to hang on to what. And so I'd rather my words be that are given to me directly by Spirit than for me just to inject my own shit and inadvertently send someone astray. So if I'm going to take it, if it means me taking my time and ensuring that the message is clear, then so be it. So be it. King of Swords. I'm not going to talk much, but when I do, you're going to fucking pay attention. Page of Pentacles. That's your bookkeeper. There's your scribe. I'm writing down everything that the King of Wands is saying right now. I am taking copious notes. Because it's going in the book. You ask for these things out loud, it's going in the book. The King of Cups although he is also very familiar with water and all types of water, his focus is maintaining a steady presence while the water does what it does. Emotions are going to emote. The question is it going to be the King of Cups issue to manage, or is the King of Cups going to project everything that he is feeling onto everyone else? You ever seen a king not remain calm and steadfast in the face of calamity? You ever see a leader lose their cool? And what does that do for the people that are being led by this particular authority figure if he or she is not able to regulate their emotions? What does that do for the confidence of the subjects in their leader? Yeah, exactly. Two of Earth, Four of Fire, Ten of Wind, Four of Earth, Four of Wind, and Strength. There's new things that you're going to have to keep track of. A new element has entered the chat, and you are tasked with keeping the balls in the air. Yep. You want it, you got it. Toyota. Yeah, once you ask for these things, and once they come in, you will have to balance those things that you didn't have now that you've got them, right? Four of Fire and 10 of Winds, or Four of Wands and 10 of Swords. This coming together, this solidifying of things, comes after a really difficult and painful lesson. You're keeping these things to yourself and kind of like slinking away with them. Not slinking away, that's not really a good word because it doesn't really describe like the Four of Wind. But you're taking this and you're setting yourself aside to gain a better understanding of how to balance these things after this very painful lesson. But once you do emerge, because you will be so much stronger, better fortified than you were before. But remember, you have to ask out loud, okay? Ask for what you need out loud. As you're going through all of this trajectory, ask for what you need. Spirit is here to co-create with you. Spirit is here to support you, right? Just ask. Is that not what we started cultivating this relationship for? Just ask. All right. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today. And until we meet again, remember to be good to yourselves and to each other. I will see you next time. Bye now.